Good morning everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video of the year 2025 after a long period of personal break. I have sent a message in my Telegram channel to explain what happened. In fact, I just wanted to focus more on my personal goals at the end of the last year. So I stopped posting on my Telegram channel in October. So just to focus more on my personal goals, and I did achieve some goals and some other are still a work in progress. So I'm back now and I'm committed to restart all the hard work that we were doing in our Telegram channel. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can also join my Telegram channel. All the links are in the description box below. So for this first video of the year 2025, we're gonna start with a weekly analysis. We're gonna make our analysis on three major pairs on gold or USD and pound USD. Okay, so now we are in the time frame 4 hour of gold chart. So you can clearly see a very bullish trend here during the last week. Okay, so I'm gonna overlook the 4 hour time frame because it's not my main time frame. So we're just gonna have an overall perspective of the 4 hour before dropping to our main time frame, which is 1 hour. Okay, so we have a break of structure. Market failed to take out this last higher low here. Another break of structure. We keep making higher highs and higher lows, so we can clearly see that our 4 hour is heavily bullish here. So we have our perspective in the 4 hour. So we're going to drop to our 1 hour to look for a very more detailed structure mapping. Okay, so now we have the 1 hour time frame, which is as bullish as the 4 hour. Okay, you can clearly see this bullish structure here. So what I'm gonna do is to identify the latest inducement. Okay, so you see in this leg here we have this little pullback here, which is our inducement, and the market has come down to take it out. So this is our inducement here. So at this point here, we also need to identify our latest break of structure or change of character. Okay, so behind here you see this clear break of structure because the market has taken out an inducement before breaking this structure. So this one here is also our valid break of structure. So this was our latest inducement. This is an inducement, and here this is our break of structure. Okay, and we can keep moving down and look for additional break of structure to make sure that the market is clearly bullish here. Okay, so this is an inducement, and here this is a break of structure. So down here we also have another break of structure here and an inducement taken down below here. Okay, so this is enough to have an overview of 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is a break of structure, not an inducement. Okay, so you can clearly see we can keep moving down and see the same structure here. Okay, another break of structure here and inducement taken out here. Okay, and again down here we have another inducement. This is another inducement, and we also have this break of structure. So clearly the structure is bullish here. So what can we have in the upcoming week? Well, the market is currently at this level here. The market has taken out this inducement here. This is this very small swipe of liquidity here. So what the market will do, the scenario is that the market will either come down here to mitigate this first order block down here. Okay, if the market keep dropping, then we can target this order block as our POI. If the market gives us any lower time frame confirmation, then we can take our buy here in this structure. Or if the market failed this order block, then we can move down to look for our extreme order block, which is this red candle here, which has grabbed the liquidity of this previous structure here. So this is a very high probability because it has already grabbed liquidity behind here. But the problem is that this candle doesn't have a proper imbalance here. You see that this next candle here didn't actually close above it, so there is no proper imbalance here. So we have to transfer our order block to this next candle, and you can also see that this candle doesn't have a proper imbalance. So we finally have to move our extreme order block to this candle here. Okay, so this is our candle which has a proper imbalance here. Then if the market failed this first order block, then we can also target this extreme order block down here. Okay, so this is the first scenario. If the market keep making this pullback and come all the way down here, we can either look for buy at this level or this level down here. Okay, then the other scenario is that the market just continue the uptrend here after swiping this inducement here. So the market push higher to break this structure. Okay, then we have to wait for the market to take out a new inducement here and maybe target this new order block here and wait for lower time frame confirmation. Then we can take our buy as well. Okay, so this is the possible scenario that we can have on gold. Okay, so this is a very simple. So we have now to move on to euro USD. So we're also going to start on 4-hour time frame. So on euro USD, the 4-hour time frame is a very bearish here. As you can see, for the few past week, euro USD was completely bearish here. So there's no point to look to make a structure mapping over here. You clearly see that the euro USD is bearish here. So we just need to identify the latest break of structure and change of character. So this is our lowest point in this bearish trend. Okay, so now we have to identify if to check if this lowest point here is a valid one or not. So the first thing we need to identify is our inducement. So after the market taking this inducement, then this lowest point here is a valid one. Okay, so you see that the market keep pushing high, and it has broken this structure here. So we also need to identify this structure if this one here is a change of character or a simple break of structure. Okay, so the first thing we need to identify is to identify another inducement behind here. So you see market has taken out this inducement here behind this structure, and down below we have our break of structure. Okay, so by the time the market has broken this structure, this lower low here, then this lower high was a valid one. Okay, so at this point here, when the market has pushed high to break the structure, then this is a change of character. So you can see that euro USD has shifted the structure from bearish to bullish now. Okay, because it has broken the latest lower high here. Okay, so at this point here, you can see after this break of structure, the market has come down to take out this inducement here. This is our inducement, and the market push higher to take to break this structure here. So we have this structure, this new break of structure. So in 4-hour, the scenario that we can have the next week is either the market come down here. There's no inducement in this leg here, so we can either wait for the market to create a new inducement before coming down to take it out and mitigate an order block. Then we can take our buy based on lower time frame confirmation, or the market maybe will just keep pushing down and change character over here. Okay, so it will all depend on what the market will tell us in the upcoming week. Okay, so this is for the 4-hour. Let's move now to the 1-hour to see the structure, if we can have a more detailed structure mapping. So in 1-hour as well, we have pretty much the same structure as the 4-hour. You see this leg here, this was the same inducement. We just need to move it down here. For the 1-hour, this was our inducement, and the market come down. This is a one leg move, and we have another breakout structure here, and we have our other inducement, which is down here, and the change of character is the same as for the 4-hour. Okay, so in the 4-hour, the market again has come down here to take out this inducement here. After taking out this inducement, our decisional order block is all the way down here, but the market failed to mitigate this decisional order block in 1-hour, but the market did mitigate our decisional order block in 4-hour. Okay, so at this point here, we could have taken a trade based on this single candle order block, which is here, because this candle has grabbed the liquidity of this structure here. So we could have taken a trade based on this single candle order block, but the problem is that this candle is very huge here, so our stop loss will be very large, so we will not have a good risk reward ratio. Okay, so this is the scenario. So the next thing, the other scenario that we can have in the upcoming week, so the market can either come down to take out this inducement like this and mitigate this order block here. Okay, so technically this is a valid order block, but this is not a really high probability order block, so I'll rather target this shadow here. Let me mark it for you. So this is a more high probability structure compared to this one here. Okay, and it has a proper imbalance here. So either the market come down to take out this inducement, and then we can wait for the market to come all the way down, mitigate this shadow here, then we can take our trade based on lower time frame confirmation here, or the market just keep pushing high, create new structure, and then come down to take out this inducement. Then in this case, we can take a buy based on this order block here, and wait for lower time frame confirmation before taking our buy here. Okay, so this is the scenario that we can also have on Euro USD. So we have to move on to GBP USD. So in pound USD, we also have a very similar structure as on Euro USD because these two pairs are highly correlated. But the only difference is that pound USD has not yet changed character. So you can clearly see a bearish trend here in pound USD as on Euro USD as well. So you can see the latest break of structure, which is here. This is the latest break of structure, the inducement taken out here. Okay, and after that, the market has again a push higher to take this inducement, which is here, and this one here is our break of structure. Okay, so after that the market has pushed down again. Okay, so after we don't have a valid inducement in this leg here. Okay, so maybe this one here is our valid inducement. This is small pullback here is our valid inducement, and the market has just taken it. So our point of change of character is all the way up here. This is our change of character, and you can see that the market has not yet made a change of character over here. So this extreme order block in 4 hours is still valid because the market has not yet mitigated. Okay, so pound USD is bearish for now, so it will all depend on what the market will do the next week. So if the market give us any lower time frame confirmation after mitigating this extreme order block, then we can also take a sell here. And if the market doesn't respect this structure and push higher to break it, then we just have to wait for the market to create new structure with inducement and then take out this inducement. Then we can take a trade based on an order block down here. Okay, so this is the scenario that we can have in 4 hours. So let's now move to the 1 hour to see if we can have a more detailed structure in 1 hour. So in our 1 hour, we also have this structure here. This structure looks very similar to the 4 hour as well. So on this leg here, we have our inducement here, and the market has broken this structure. After breaking this structure, the market didn't take out any inducement in this leg here. Okay, all the way down here, and we have our inducement down here. The market has taken out this inducement, and then our first order block was this one, and the market has made a small reaction to the downside before failing and push it up again. Okay, so at this point also we almost have the same structure as in 4 hours. The market has not yet changed character in 1 hour, so our extreme order block is all the way up here, the same as in 4 hours. Okay, so we just have to wait for the market to push high and then give us any indication for the sell, then we can sell. Or if the market fail to hold the price at this level, then we can wait for the market to create new structure, come down, take out this inducement and mitigate and order block down, and then we can also take a buy over here. So this is the possible scenario that we can have on the three major pairs that I'll be watching for the upcoming weeks. Okay, so this is it for this analysis. I'll send the clean setup, more clean setups in the Telegram channel. So make sure that you join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description box below. So this is it for this video. Stay tuned for any updates and see you next time.